being so missed that this culture is missing out right now, these last 3-4 months?
You said arguably Norbes is the best eye for talent you've ever seen.
What does that have to do with these last 3 months? Nothing.
No, I said, all right. I said let's see how it plays in the culture. That's all I'm saying. But I know the culture is missing Norbes.
Norbes is why we here. Norbes is why we watching Caffeine. No, the battlers that's on Caffeine is because of Norbes. So Norbes is always in the culture.
Facts.
This is
facts.
This is unbelievable.
Like it is what it is.
What's your dislike? What's your dislike for Norbes, bro? What is it? Like you don't like that he's Puerto Rican. You don't like that he's heavyweighted.
I mean, we know he's a scumbag, but that's been determined already. But
no, what I want to know is, because I had this conversation with this man.
He's not a scumbag.
I had this conversation.
He made some mistakes. I've
had this conversation with this man twice today. What makes you think I got a problem with Norbes if I did not say I have a problem with Norbes? Because I'm objective of what you're saying, that makes it seem like I got a problem with Norbes.
No, but me and J.O. are just spitting facts.
You and J.O. need to be drug tested. Both of y'all. What are you talking about spitting facts?
And by the way, I'm not mad at Norbes for what he did to Twerk. Charge it to the game.
Oh my God.
The coach was like Norbes trying to get out Michelle Obama or something. Like, why did he do that?
Holy shit, yo, that means
we just seen Mike T. Rice get done up, and we talking about.
Oh my God, that made me laugh, bro. That made me. I mean, yo, all right,
yo.
I don't even know what to say. That nigga just
listen. That's the most disrespectful shit I've heard all day, man. And it's only 9:45 a.m.
Actually, I'm sorry. I just used the N-word. I'm trying to refrain myself from using that.
Oh man.
Sam, you put it in simplest form. It's like, why is the culture mad at? Why does Norbes lose his lucrative deals because
he was being careless. Because he was being careless. Because there was a consistent trend of careless behavior as a quote unquote league owner or partner in the company. That's why.
Okay, I agree with that.
I mean, look, did he not find us the most talented rappers? He did.
Listen. You keep.
I hosted. You got to be professional. You do got to be professional to it.
Yeah, but Mike P wouldn't be on that stage if it wasn't for Norbes.
Bro, listen to what you're saying.
This is all facts. This is all facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, and this is for you, J.O., because I can't believe this. So you can sit up here right now on T7M Radio and let the world know, J.O., that LeBron James is the GOAT.
How dare you speak such slander on my name?
Because you're basically saying, in sports analogy, that Phil Jackson is the reason Michael Jordan is who he is. It just like because Norbes found these artists. The battlers still have to perform. Okay, Norbes found these dudes, but the battlers still have to perform for them to get these opportunities. So you talking about, man, Norbes found everybody that's on.
Well, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna cut in real quick. The 3 battle rap arena events I threw. I mean, there was more after Norbes, but the 3 with him, I thought all of them was dope. Norbes saw something special in Saga. He was like, that's that guy. And he wasn't wrong. And Saga made it to the main stage. Adi Boom, when I battled Adi Boom, he was like, bro, he was like, I could rock with him. like there's consistent, and then when I saw how they blew up, I was like, holy shit! Like, because if it was up to me, I would put everybody on the card down. I'd be like, oh shit, they're all good. Norbes is like, nah.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on Norbes' relevance. I got all morning. I do.
Relevant.
I just told you the eye for talent, bro.
You do realize we watching Caffeine every weekend. You do realize if it wasn't for Norbes, we wouldn't be watching those guys.
That's
facts.
That is
That's
not
facts.
true. That is not true at all. That is not true.
Fact.
These guys had to show and prove. Let me speak.
Do you watch
Let me speak.
Okay.
These guys have to show and prove to even be on this platform. And in order for Norbes to find them dudes had to been proven in their own local platforms to show that they had talent. So stop giving Norbes all this credit like Norbes is throwing an alley oop, catching the ball.
You know how many talented players is in the hood they haven't been discovered? They would just be just like that.
That's fact.
So what percentage, J.O., do you give Belichick and what percentage do you give Brady when we talk about the success of the New England Patriots?
See, that's a bad analogy because you talk
horrible
about
analogy. Horrible.
Why?
You talk about coaching and you talk about discovering.
But your guys are putting Norbes in a position that he's carrying people's career. That's the same as coaching and managing. What are you talking about?
Okay, so we saw how long.
I wouldn't be. Hold on, Jo. Hold on. Let me use this. Jo, thank you so much. You put me on the Mount Rushmore of battle rap media. You said.
K Doze is in the building.
Yes,
K Doze into this live description, man. Call up, man. Hold up, Jesse. Call up K Doze. The numbers in the live description, man. These guys is just bugging out right now, man.
Shout out.
I would have never been in this discussion, or I would have never been on if it wasn't for Norbes. It's just facts.
If say you'd have never been what? Say it again.
Jo puts me on battle rap media around Mushmore. I would have never been there if it wasn't for Norbes.
That's your fault. That's your fault. You can give Norbes credit for that because that happened. But if you wasn't able to why couldn't you create your own platform?
I did create my own. Battle Rap Arena is my platform.
But he's saying Norbes stamped it and took it to new heights.
Exactly.
So we're going to give him credit for that. But we're not going to. But how do you set up that? But you had to have the mindset and the drive to get your platform started. You had to get it started before you had to.
Yeah, but I was only getting like 200, 300 views.
Doesn't matter.
When Norbes put it on URL TV, that's when I started seeing 60,000 views.
I understand the level up. I'm not talking about the level up. You have to get into a certain point before you can even get in the game. You got to get in the game before you can even get the upgrade.
Well, that's why that's a fact too, and that's why I have Jesse in my Mount Rushmore because he took the initiative that nobody in the culture. He took the lane that nobody else was taking.
Jo, can I send you a thank you card?
When I think of Battle Rap Arena, I don't even off the top think about Norbes.
When you think of URL, you don't think of Norbes either. But guess what?
He was behind it.
There you have it.
Yo, to sit up here and say, it's unbelievable to sit up here and say that the culture is missing so much because of Norbes' absence.
It's just facts. Facts are facts.
That's not facts. Let me ask you a question, Jesse. What could Norbes at All podcast have brought to this whole Ultimate Madness situation that we're not already getting?
Yeah. You're missing. Yo, Jo, can you explain something?
I'm asking you. You the one that brought it up.
You're missing the whole point. It's not about what he does now. It's about what he did in the past and what
that's not. Hell no, that's not the damn point. You said that the battle rap culture right now is missing out because of Norbes' absence. Norbes is absent. And
hold on. Okay, maybe not right now, but we're gonna feel it in the future. Watch.
What, bro? URL is on the apps. They done partner with Caffeine. Man, they moving on. It's all. It's
And what new talent they're gonna get? They're gonna get new talent that sucks. Norbes has an eye for talent,
bro. URL as a roster, as a platform, and Jo, you can agree or disagree. URL right now as a platform has enough of a roster to carry on for another 3 to 5 years easy without even bringing on another fucking class. They could do without Crucible for another 3 years.
Do you know the point?
Wait. No, it get watered down if you go
No
that long.
way. No way.
It'll get
Wait a
watered
minute.
down.
Look at the cats. Look at the cats that's in Ultimate Madness 1 in the tournament that just left.
And by the reason, and the reason disaster was on URL is because of Norbes. You know that, right?
Yo, I do not care about Norbes' accomplishments. That has nothing to do with what's going on right now. You sitting up here making it seem like people are saying Norbes have never done nothing for the culture. No, I never said that.
That's what you acting like.
Yo, put the drink down, yo. Just put the drink down. That's all I can tell this cat, man. Because it's like,
yo, Jo, am I bugging?
Well, first of all, I don't think moving forward, because Norb has established URL so much, moving forward, they don't need them. It's just like any other type of business. Once a guy established the business, somebody else in the family take it, it's established. So they don't need them anymore, especially with the caffeine deal. They don't need them financially. Norbes was definitely great when, events was in big venues and stuff like that. Like Norbes thrived. He thrived in that as well. They don't need him now. But it's unfortunate that he don't see the fruit. He don't reap the fruit that he planted. So that's just unfortunate. But Norbes
what's more unfortunate is Jesse RICAN also doesn't see it.
It is now we get into some
rotten apples. Rotten apples are the fruit.
Norbes did mess himself up. I don't know Norbes' deals as far as guaranteed contracts and money and back end, but if he didn't have his business secured with URL in the way some of the decisions he made, it was very foolish of him.
Look what he did. Look what he did to Shell Bell. Y'all remember what he did to Shell Bell?
I can't recall exactly.
Danny Meyer's old manager. Remember when they had the little back and forth?
I think he said some disrespectful words.
No, they took the audio of an interview on the War Report. They
took
the audio of an interview
and I remember that.
Yeah, real disrespectful.
Yeah, it got real muddy.
And she not even that type of person. What you got to say about that?
No, we all make mistakes in our past, bro. I made mistakes in my past. You haven't.
I ain't talking about everybody. We talk about Norbes. Highlight that part because you wouldn't highlight all these credentials and all that. So highlight because everybody got accomplishments.
But I got a DWI. I don't go around.
Look how long he kept Truth Watson off URL all because of jazz. Like stuff like that is unprofessional.
I got a DWI. I don't go around bragging about it, bro. We all make mistakes, man.
Listen, we all have accomplishments, but you wanna separate Norbes with his accomplishments, but you don't want to separate Norbes when it comes to his slip ups.
Norbes fucked up a couple times, bro. That it's human life.
Man, Norbes did a lot of over the last 8-9 years. Like Norbes, the collection of stuff he done is just like we can't even repeat them on air. Some of the rumors. Now some of them I salute. Some of them I do salute him on. So, before he got married or whatnot, but. I don't know, man. Norbes' pride and arrogance is what messed him up.
That's gonna be the death of him. And I told him that. I told him that every time.
Norbes is very prideful, man.
His ego's gonna get the best of him. I told him that every time I talk to him.
I don't think so. I think his ego and his pride is really what is going to get him over the hump if he decides to move into a different realm. He needs to step away from this battle rap culture because it's just not going to work. It's not.
But what you don't understand is this battle rap culture. He tried that, and I mean, he's not going to say it or nothing. He tried it with boxing. It's not going to get the same amount of views.
He didn't try it. He didn't try it. He played with it. A nigga got even down to myself, and I be going hard. I'd invested in the sports and all that shit, but I'm playing with it. Like a nigga got to give it your 100%. You got to do all your research, all your time. You got to be into one element if you really in it. Norbes have not done it. So until he get to that point, then no.
Yeah, Norbes is he's in a spot where do he go from here as far as media goes? I mean, if he wanna work for the post office, I mean, that's on his own personal time. But as far as this media and getting a fan base and getting some believers,
that doesn't work for the post office. So I don't know where you got that from.
No, I'm saying if you want to do that, that's cool. But as far as getting back in his media and his culture, I don't know how he can gather up enough fans and respect and waves. I don't know how he tried to get back with other people in the culture. Like he tried to connect with KOTD and RBE. Now, if those guys would have accepted him, then it would have been like, okay, Norbes is back on. But when them guys rejected him,
let me ask you something. Why would it be such a horrible idea if Norbes starts his own league?
Maybe it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
People support entertainment.
No, there's nothing entertainment about people that's not going to entertain. Norbes will look like Norbes will look like a failure if he tries to put on a farm league type of platform and nobody supports it. The only way
I would support it.
Bro, you're talking about one person. The only way Norbes is ever going to be relevant in battle rap again is if he creates some type of media platform going at the media, going at the bloggers, and he got to get on his star Buck Wild shit. That's the only way he's going to work in this culture moving forward. As far as
that's facts. He does have to get on his star and Buck shit.
As far as any other culture, because like J.O. said, he's real in tune with the media and how like Zoom work and all that and building fan base. He could do whatever anywhere else. But as far as battle rap, that nigga would have to dedicate a show, like basically going at niggas. That's the only way it's the shock value. That's the only way. Niggas ain't gonna care about Norbes getting no interviews. Niggas don't want to care about Norbes talking about battles. None of that type time. That shit is over for Norbes when it comes to
I think you mentioned something. I think Norbes got to do something controversial.
His whole
like you said, he got to start attacking.
His whole shit got to be about that. Like
it got to be like a fuck smack blog. I got you.
Yeah, he got to play the bad guy.
No. He can't do that. He has, and I don't want to, and I'm not, shout out to these guys. He has to commit a platform where you could guarantee this cat is going to stay on top of going at the battle troops and the angry fans and the Piper boys, like them cats. He got to have like a media war type of platform that people can look forward to going to every week, twice a week. He got to be on that type of time. And I'm not sure if he that type of person, but that's the only way he going to be able to move in this culture. That's it.
I think he just got to move on everybody.
Fuck with him. Niggas ain't going to fuck with him if he try to disrespect Smack. I'm telling you. That ain't
he got to move on everybody, man. I don't think Smack is off limits. If he got, I don't know if he ever had a problem with Smack like that. He always shouted him out. But
he has a problem with Smack.
Well now, but so
no, he said
Smack is above.
He said it before. He said his relationship was always.
You're right, J.O. No man is above having that mirror put up in their face. But
he said his relationship is with Beasley, not with Smack. He's always said that.
I'm gonna need you to stop cutting me off. I know that.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't need you to be sorry. I need you to stop cutting me off. That's what I need you to do. I'm gonna have to pick, you know what? I got a piggy bank and I'm gonna put your name on it. Every time you say that.
But look at this though, Seven. But look at this. The fans want to know what happened behind the scenes. And that's a lane that Norbes he can thrive off of. If
Yeah.
you do it, if you play it smart, if you don't have to be disrespectful, but like the
Let me ask
fan,
you-
that's something in battle rap that
Okay.
nobody knows exactly. Like,
Okay.
you know.
So let me ask you a question. We get off of this. We get off of air right now. There's a video uploaded of Norbes explaining what happened behind the scenes. Right when
100,000 views.
when you click play, going into watching this video, do you think you're gonna get a real, unbiased, authentic opinion, or do you think you're gonna get Norbes' narrative? Keep it real, Gio.
What it's gonna be his side of the story.
So
That's all we can ask for.
But
no.
exactly.
That ain't all I can ask for.
Exactly.
That's not what we can ask for the truth. We can ask for the facts, bro. We can. Why not?
Yeah, he's going to give you his facts. It might be biased, might be unbiased, but I think he need a platform. He need to build his own platform where he can explain and where he can build up his channel.
Yo,
I feel
Seb,
like there's no need to explain what's understood. We already
Seb,
we're clear on the behavior of Norbes and the consistent behavior of Norbes.
I'm gonna tell you what
Seb,
Norbes.
you ever heard three sides to the story? His side, their side, and the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know the truth. That's the part that I'm getting at. I don't need
Norbes,
to hear
man.
I don't need to hear Norbes' perspective. I don't need to hear URL perspective. We have seen Norbes' indiscretions ourselves over the years. That behavior as a league owner or as a top in the company will lead to trouble. We know that.
But you guys haven't seen his good behavior. You haven't seen him. You
could be a good Samaritan all your life. You commit murder, you're going to jail. It does not matter what the fuck you done did before. That does not outweigh the other. That's not how life works, bro.
Look, man, this is Norbes' introduction.
No, this is Norbes' obituary. This is the obituary.
No,
right.
I was gonna. You haven't seen when I was at my lowest point in my life and Norbes gave me a kiss on the forehead and told me everything's going to be okay. You guys haven't been, so you guys can't never judge my relationship with him. Never.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
First of all, no one ever mentioned your relationship. No one cares about your relationship. And no one said that Norbes was a bad dude. No one said Norbes was a cancer to the culture. No one said Norbes was bad for the culture. What was said and what is facts is that this culture is moving just fine without his presence. That's a fact.
Norbes' introduction to his rebranding but Norbes is so prideful that he don't really want to tell the truth. He just should come out and say, "Yo, this is what happened with Twerk. This is what I did, and this is what led up to it." And this,
so you
and
think
it is some rumors that I've done this and that, and that'll be dope.
So you think Norbes?
But Norbes is too busy trying to get sympathy. Can't even say the word. That he don't want to come out clean like that. He don't want to speak clean for what happened because
so let me just Let me get this straight. So if Norbes get on a platform and cover all the rumors and allegations, you think everything should be groovy moving forward?
That'll build
not with everybody. Not with everybody.
With who? With who?
With people like me in jail.
But I'm just saying his integrity, like
people that
the
need
fans,
to be drug tested.
The fans would like they'd take heed to that because they could trust him. They could trust his integrity.
10 fans. How many out of those 10 fans will now be able to trust Norbes? Let's put a percentage on this shit.
Oh man!
I mean,
so it's just done. It's done. I get it.
It's done.
I've been through my own situation. I've been through my own situation with Norbes, but and I'm gonna speak on another thing. How many people have been in the position that Norbes has been? Like, it's easy to criticize somebody that they've never been in that position. Norbes was a talent scout for a major company.
Where's he at now?
Like,
Where's he at now?
Okay,
Where's he
and
at
he
now?
messed it up.
Where's he at
Okay,
now?
and he blew it.
Where's he at now, Jesse?
no, that's what. No, I'm saying, it was a hard position. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a hard position, bro. Like we would all love to be the talent scout for URL. You know what I mean, or no?
So Jesse, after the Twerk situation, what you thought should have happened? You thought Twerk should have been suspended? You thought him and they should have just kept Norbes on, and him and Twerk?
I think it shouldn't have happened on camera. I think it shouldn't have happened.
No, well, I'm just saying, regardless, I think on camera, off camera, it still was a little wild.
Yeah, what does
do you think URL should have just suspended him for like 3 to 6 months? And then,
I don't like Twerk in general. I don't like Twerk. I don't like
Twerk either, but I'm just
Norbes.
saying.
He talk about Norbes.
I'm just saying, what should URL done with Norbes after that incident? Should they suspended him? Should they suspend him and Twerk?
Nothing.
Or should they just go the next event and act like nothing ever happened and Norbes be
next event act like nothing like happened? And Norbes.
See, I don't think so. I think Norbes, they should have sat him down for about 3 to 6 months, and then time heals wounds. So if Norbes would have just walked in the caffeine right now, everybody would accept him. That's what I believe. That's why I feel like they should have been patient with him.
Look, your belief is your belief, bro. Like we're not gonna sit here and act like Norbes didn't create one of the greatest.
Yo, check this out, yo. I'm tired of you doing this shit, yo. And for real, you sitting up here talking about. Look, I'm not gonna go there. No, I am gonna go there because you keep trying to paint this picture and you trying to praise Norbes. And Norbes, I don't know your relationship with Norbes, but you want to keep it a buck. I know what your mom think about Norbes. I know that. I know Norbes have told you to keep his name out your mouth. I know that. I don't see Norbes out here co-signing you and promoting you. I know that. So I don't understand why you sitting up here trying to praise Norbes with all this high shit and you're not even getting that same co-sign.
Brothers go through fights. Brothers go through fights.
This ain't no fights, bro. This ain't no fights, bro. I've known you for years. I've never seen no major co-signs from Norbes when they come to you. Everything that co-sign come to you is undeniable. Can't nobody take away. Norbes don't be out here co-signing for you like that.
Brothers go through fights. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. But all I'm saying is you sitting up here like niggas is trying to down Norbes like he never done nothing for the culture. That's never been the question. But that's all you keep saying. Norbes have done this. If it wasn't for Norbes, like, okay, those are all facts. But what does that have to do with what you brought up? We've been in a pandemic since March. Now we here.
No, I said let's wait till next year. I said let's wait till next year. I said that. Didn't I say, J.O., didn't I say that? I said let's wait till next year.
I don't know. I just think when it came down to it, it's plain to see that URL chose Twerk over
I
Norbes.
think
that's the problem.
That's not true.
Now, that might be
I think that's what bothers me too.
That's not true though. That should not bother you because that's not true.
That's what happened. Because if that was YK that jumped on Norbes, YK would have been banned and Norbes would have been back next week.
That is not.
That's fact. Oh, J.O. speaking facts right here.
That's not facts.
Right.
You and J.O. both need.
But as a businessman, it's like as a businessman, it probably make more sense to keep Twerk. But if you got personal in history with a relationship with Norbes, it probably make more sense to keep Norbes. So obviously they chose business over personal, and that could be questioned. But it just depends how you view it.
That is ridiculous, J.O. You are walking on both sides of this fence this morning now. That is ridiculous. Yo, we have watched literally Norbes throughout the years just as much good. We have seen Norbes do things that we've never seen any partner ever do. Right or wrong?
True.
Like what?
On multiple occasions.
Hold
up, Jesse. Do not isolate the New Jersey twerk incident. You want to highlight it as the icing on the cake, that's fine. But don't make it seem like URL picked Twerk over Norbes, and this was
No,
But
I'm
let's be
saying
honest, if that footage didn't get released-
we've also seen Norbes do a lot for the culture that we've never seen before, bro.
Oh my
He-
God, yo. Here we go.
if let's be honest, if that footage didn't get released, Norbes would still have his job. So it don't have nothing to do with his action. It got everything to do with the image.
Also take
The
this
image
because
that he brought a bad image to the.
No. He listen.
Here's what
if
happened.
that footage
Tweet-
was never released, Jo, we could have still seen the same behavior going on.
Exactly. But I'm saying he wouldn't have lost his job.
Why not?
Here's what happened.
Why not? It's only a matter of time if you keep displaying that type of behavior. It's only a matter of
that's
time
true.
if it blow up.
Here's what happened. Twerk for
Listen,
once.
it doesn't matter. You keep speaking on Twerk. You ain't got to bring up Twerk name. You don't even like Twerk. This ain't about Twerk. This is about Norbes and the consistency of the behavior over the years, even before Twerk was even a fucking name. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, if Twerk didn't if Twerk didn't do that to Norbes, this conversation would never happen.
That's a fact.
That's not a fact. That is not a fact. That is not a fact, bro. I'm telling you.
I love J.O. saying that's a fact when I don't even realize what I'm.
But guess what, Jesse? It happened. Now what?
It happened. And why did it happen? Why
Because
did it happen?
Because
Oh no. Okay, that was my point. Okay, if Twerk never explained himself the way he did, like that was one that Norbes didn't have a rebuttal for. When Turk
he did have a rebuttal for that, but go ahead.
He didn't. He said, "I'm sorry."
No,
that's the first time I heard the
Norbes didn't give any type of details of what happened.
Can we be clear on who violated in this Norbes Twerk situation? Can we all be clear on that?
Who's violated?
Who violated in this Norbes Twerk situation?
I don't think neither violated. I don't think Norbes violated.
Stop it, yo. Yo,
I mean,
I'm done.
Like,
I gotta talk to the bosses. I should not have to do podcasts and have you guys up on here being this disrespectful. I gotta talk to the bosses, y'all.
I think but first of all, Twerk should have called the man. Like, why you wait?
That's facts.
Man,
that's facts.
His back turned and then you jump and record.
Yeah,
that's
like
that's
listen,
violation.
No, that's violation. That's true.
That's violation.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Why should Twerk have to call to speak to Norbes about something that Norbes did? Norbes should have never done it.
He didn't smash the woman, man.
Hold on.
Like he smashed the woman.
He does not. Listen,
Seth, if I'm talking to your girl dirty, aren't you going to call me and check me on it? Aren't you going to be like, yo, Jesse, what the fuck are you doing?
Bro, listen to what you're saying. You violate me and then expect me to have some type of rules or protocol when it comes to how I react. I'm not calling you. First of all, I'm not. If I find out that you violate me in any way, yo, I'm not calling you, talking to you about nothing.
But man, Twerk knew he had the leeway to do that, man.
Twerk knew he had the
leeway. And not
only that.
I gotta mute you real quick, Jesse, because I can't hear two people at one time. Twerk has the leeway to do what?
He had the leeway to do that. The Norbes to still keep his contracts and his position. Like he has a long chain, man. Like Norbes has probably had Norbes is on the short rope. He could do.
Why? That's
Norbes
the part
on thin ice.
J.O., that's the part that why was Norbes on a short leash? That's it. It has nothing to do with Norbes. Why was Norbes on a short leash going into that incident? Because of the consistent behavior that we done seen. That's what this is about.
And he brought a bad image to the brand, regardless if he brought talent.
Not at all.
When you go into the next level, you can't have a bad image. That Norbes was,
and that's why why they cut ties with Norbes. Yo, when we look at it,
it was bad for business.
No, it wasn't. Think about
No,
it.
I'm saying Norbes was considered bad for business. That's what I'm saying.
Norbes' behavior could potentially be bad for business. Norbes, to me, is great for the culture, but the behavior is not good for growth, and it's not needed. That's just period.
But you
But
don't think Smack could have been like, look, Norbes, man, if you keep doing
no,
this, you out.
no,
You don't think he got a fair warning?
no.
Or do you think they just asked him?
You just admitted without me saying something that Norbes was on a short leash.
Yeah.
So we have to take in consideration. We have to take into consideration. Okay, we have to assume, or at least take into consideration that as a company, URL had a conversation already. Like, look, if we have another incident with dude, we may have to part ways. This is not about twerk. If that twerk situation wouldn't have happened and something else would have happened afterwards, we still would be having this conversation. And that's what Jesse failed to realize. Jesse, you back on.
Hold on. I'm trying to get us a guess real quick. Give me 1 second, bro.
DNA Tooth is in the live chat. Shout out to DNA Tooth. DNA Tooth say that caffeine played a role in the termination of Norbes.
I think DNA's Tooth is Mickey Facts, bro.
You keep saying DNA's Tooth is Mickey Facts. I don't know where you get that from, but check this out. Look what he just said. Caffeine is involved with parting ways with Norbes. If that's true, J.O., that goes right to what I'm saying. Caffeine wasn't part of it. Listen, let me finish. Caffeine wasn't part of this culture. Caffeine is coming from the outside in. So why would they invest in consistent behavior like that? They don't understand the culture and how this shit move and how we can allow that shit to go because Norbes is part of our family. We as a culture, as a battle rap community, we've allowed so many top niggas to do so much goofy shit, and we still support them in some aspect. Like the culture has been forgiven, but as a company from the outside in, like Caffeine, they can't risk or they're not going to take no chance with that type of behavior, not knowing how that shit works.
No, DNA Tooth is reaching because URL just gave exclusive rights to Caffeine. In the beginning, it wasn't so. So I just think it has everything to do with twerk. It don't have nothing to do with if twerk. Like I said, if twerk would have got beat on by bill collectors. Look what else goes on.
Let me ask you a question. Okay. So let me get this clear, fellas. So let's act like Norbes never done anything wrong ever. And he violated twerk the way he did. Y'all still think he should have got a pass. That's what y'all saying.
I believe when you get the physical blows, I think it should be a price should pay for that. Like twerk is an employee. Well, Norbes is an employee too, so we're not getting that. But I just think it just came down to like, look, we don't know if twerk is going to jump on Norbes again. Like we can't have no fighting at Caffeine event. And it just came down to twerk or Norbes. I think URL, they jumped the gun. They should have just wait till it died down. Norbes and twerk would have hugged and kissed a few months later, and they could have kept Norbes. I think another element is the P emergence. Now they wanted P to do what Norbes is doing. That's another element.
But see, P has been proven. That's the thing, and that's why I don't like to talk about a lot of behind the scenes shit because P has been proven too. So I mean, it's like as a company, we see change and we see that shit happen all the time in business. I'm just kind of trying to figure out that you guys are saying that. It seemed like y'all saying that URL did too much when it came to Norbes as far as the consequences.
I believe so. You talking about a guy that put in a decade with you, and you let an incident?
Exactly.
You gotta weigh it all. You can't just be like, "Well, Norbes, he shouldn't have messed with twerk. Try to highlight twerk girl." Lie.
Exactly.
Twerk resume in the personal relationship and all the money that was because of Norbes, like that can't go ignored.
But again, this is why I'm saying it had nothing to do with twerk. Y'all making my argument for me. It all goes to show that this is a result of a combination of things. Niggas want to use twerk because it was the icing on the cake. But there had to be a cake baked in order for you to put icing on it. Why y'all niggas act like there's no cake in the oven? Tripping. Jesse, why you so quiet? You crying over there? I got Jesse Rican over there crying. He in tears now.
I don't know, man. Twerk, Norbes should still be on the roster, man. You talk about 10 years, man. Like, at some point, you gotta consider that, man. Once they got that caffeine deal, URL, it got to a point where, like, look, we don't need Norbes to make money. That's what it came down to. They didn't need Norbes to make money anymore.
Explain this then. Because URL is not the end all be all. Why not RBE? Why not King of the Dot? Are we not going to hold Norbes accountable for those strained potential relationships?
So when Norbes was with URL, nobody had a problem with Norbes taking shots at KOTD, RBE. Everybody was saying URL is the only league that matters, and that's all that matters.
Listen. Who asked Norbes to take shots at those guys? When you are the number one league, everybody know the URL is the NBA of this shit. So who asked Norbes to take shots at RBE? Who asked Norbes to take shots at King of the Dot?
You don't think Beasley co-signed what he was doing? You don't think he gave him the green light?
I'm not saying that. I'm not disputing that. But again, that was a decision that he made. If niggas want to ride, niggas gonna ride. Your team gonna ride. Whether you make bad decisions or good decisions, your team gonna ride with you regardless. They'll have a sit down with you afterwards, maybe, but niggas is gonna ride with you. But nobody asked Norbes to do that. It wasn't needed. Y'all already number one.
It was definitely needed because it definitely helped.
No. Norbes was doing that. Norbes was doing that because Norbes wanted to become a media personality. So Norbes wanted to get in a whole new lane. You understand what I'm saying? Norbes been a manager. Norbes been behind the scenes. Norbes want to be face now. So the game got to change.
His position was the hitman. His position was a hitman for URL. So he was doing his job. And they co-signed it, and it worked. Norbes is like pushing this the only league that matters. If you never had a PG, you didn't do anything, and you getting top tier guys in other leagues, making them do PGs for free.
You think, but you think those are shots? I don't think those are shots. Those are arguably.
But when you
facts.
do that, it make other leagues look smaller.
Because
and that was a great marketing tool from Norbes.
Other leagues are smaller. Other leagues are smaller. So like yo, there seems to be a situation in the culture where as though we feel so entitled that we got to big everybody up or everybody got to be on the same level. Yo, just gonna put it out there. It is what it is. RBE was smaller than URL. King of the Dot was smaller than URL. Still is. So the niggas, people are mad because
of when KOTD was challenging URL. It was a time.
Never.
It was a time.
Never.
Yeah, there was a time. Give me that time.
I got to watch on. Give me that time. I need that time, Jesse Rican, when King of the Dot was challenging the Ultimate Rap League. Bugging out.
So some Madness 2 happened at the same time as World Domination.
So you're going to compare Summer Madness 2, the greatest battle rap event of all time, to something that went down with KOTD?
No, I mean Summer Madness 1 was happening at the same time as World Domination. And they had people flying in from Ireland. There was a time, bro. Don't act like there was never a time.
Oh, I'm acting like it.
The Oxymoron battle, KOD was the biggest at that time.
For 48 hours. For 48 hours, King of the Dot was talking. Stop it, yo. Stop it. You can't even give me a quote right now from that.
Let me tell you something.
I'm about to get us a great guess, and you don't even realize it. Hold on.
Oh Lord, here he go. This guy.
Hey, look, if URL never would have stole avocado from KOTD would be higher than URL today. Can we debate that?
Yes, we can. Avocado is Go ahead and say that again.
If URL didn't swagger jack KOTD and steal avocado, KOTD would be bigger than URL today.
Avocado is the best cameraman of all time. Yeah.
And they stole them because URL, people was complaining about their audio. They lost Twiz. They complained about the video. And out of nowhere, everybody was saying, man, if URL, they did they live streams with avocado, everybody was saying URL has the best talent, but KOD had the best production. That was for years. People were saying that.
That's facts.
Yo,
well, avocado is a movie.
What's facts?
Avocado is a movie. Works on movies.
Before you continue, what's facts is URL did not steal avocado from King of the Dot. That's a fact. Avocado is an independent contractor that can work with anyone. He works with RBE. He works with RBE. He works with King of the Dot.
Now he does. We talk about for years. Now he does. That's not like URL didn't go in the honey pot and take that from KOTD, man.
This is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
And Beasley said he's a contract. He's an independent contract, and everybody just ran with that and didn't even care.
He is though.
But tell me this: when guys like Rum Nitty and Av go to RBE, URL, are they going to say they are independent contractors? They're going to be like, nah, they stole our talent. That's exactly what they're going to say.
Those are two different. That's two different realms. That's two different realms, though. I can't compare the services that Avocado provide to the services that the battle rapper provide to the league.
So if KOTD was stole Twiz after Summer Madness 2, what would the narrative be?
If Twiz was an independent contractor, it's no stealing. If Twiz was contracted under the URL, then it's stealing. If Avocado was contracted under KOTD exclusively, then that's stealing. But if you independently contracted, you can work with whoever you want. So
if Sue Surf and Twerk is not on contract,
mm-hmm.
and they do a Blood, Sweat, and Tears or RBE this
mm-hmm.
year or whatever,
mm-hmm.
what would the narrative be? From URL, what would the narrative be?
Well, from the community, those are URL battlers, but there would be nothing. There would be nothing out the ordinary. We've seen that movie before from RBE for years. So the community as a whole wouldn't trip. We'd just be excited about the potential battles. From the URL perspective, of course. But again, we've known those guys that you've named, as far as their popularity, have grown all through URL. Avocado's popularity didn't just necessarily grow through King of the Dot.
Man, all I know is URL, they still in Swagger Jack, just like any other league. But the fans say, yo, but who wouldn't want to go to URL? I know, but I would do it too. That be the narrative every time, man. So I've been seeing it for years. You know, I've been on URL for shady stuff for years.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But hey, KOTD haven't did an event all year, so hey, they can't say much anything now.
Yo, y'all are bugging out, man. Man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Salute to y'all.
No, hold on. I'm about to get us together.
Hold on, man. I got a family to take care of. Salute to everybody. 4:00. It's going down on caffeine. We got Rum Nitty.
But I can get us a guest. Hold on.
Jerry West versus who Jerry West battling? Chilla Jones. And then we got Rookie
Chilla
versus
3-0.
Vets. You got Chilla 3-0?
Chilla 3-0.
Jerry West, we're gonna see. It's gonna be a good day, man.
Yo, hold on. Can I get us a guest?
Everybody that's in the live chat, make sure y'all hit that like button for the kid. I don't know what the hell Jesse talking about. We've been live for hours now. He talk about can he get a live
I
guest.
can get us a guest.
I don't care what you can get. Get your own guest, nigga. We out of here, man. Salute to the battle rap community, man. Y'all have a good weekend. Right. We tap in tomorrow night on the culture, man, for the live podcast.
Yo, J.O., I love you, brother.
Wow.
Oh.